Okay, troops, so I'm back with part 2 of my Brickmaster building thing. That didn't come out quite well. But anyway, moving on. Now this time we're going to be building the last 2 sets, which are the ones we have not built, obviously. Which are these 2 and these 2. We've already done those. There will be a link to part 1 down in the description, so please go check that out. I suppose you don't really have to watch that one before this one, because quite frankly it wouldn't really matter that much, but I mean, obviously if you want to see those 2 sets being built, then you should go check that out one. So yeah, okay, so I think it's time to go on to the actual build. Now you notice, as I said last time, I have put them all in pieces. I have taken part the last models that I made, and I put them all in pieces because, quite frankly, I feel that there's no real point just trying to take pieces from the just original set, because it's just way too long, way too complicated, and quite frankly, it just won't work properly. You know, it's not a brilliant method, and really, I think this brick separator you get with most sets these days is a brilliant way to go. And actually, this is very useful. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was. It really can pry apart pieces very well, actually. Seriously, it's not... Especially in my experience, it's really proper good. It's even better than you think it might be. So, yeah, so I recommend picking up one of these, and I recommend taking them all apart first before you start building the next one. But anyway, guys, so let's build the next set, and the next set is... Hang on. Oh, gosh. Okay, the next set we are building is the Desert Raid. Yay. We'll build on these 2 sets. So, oops. Let's get to it. Alright, true. So I've built my 3rd scene. And this is the Desert Raid, apparently. I've actually just realised that out of the 4 scenes available, this is the only scene I haven't built yet. This is the first time I've ever built it, and I've had this entire thing for like a year, year and a half, something like that. And I've just realised I've never actually got around to building this particular one. So it's kind of good for me. Let's start with the Republic one, which is, hang on, apparently it has a name. Let's go look for that name. What is its name? The... oh wait, that's different. Different. Okay. Alright. The S-Wing Speeder Bike. God knows why it's called that. Maybe the 5-wing speeder bike, I don't know. Read that if you want. Let's just do the instructions first. Okay, you can read that if you want. Yeah, there's the stats. Well, not really stats, but the thing. And that's it for the Republic one. It's the S-Wing Speeder, whatever. Now, what is there to say about this? Obviously, there's another one invented by Lego, if I'm not mistaken. I assume these are guns on the side. It's inside the box, but I can't bother to look now. Obviously, the guy sits there in his little place with his tiny little wing shield, and let's just stick him in there just to see how it looks. Okay, so that's how it looks. Yeah, he looks a little big for it, but you know, whatever. Now, on the box, it looks like these wings are meant to be like in a 45-degree angle or so. However, there is no stopping it. For example, like it can go up to here, or it can go down to here. So basically, nearly 180 degrees movement on both wings. And like the last set, it looks like it can fly. Fly away! It's pretty long compared to the other sets. Still not incredibly long, and it's a bit shorter than the length of my hand. What else? I like the engines personally. I think the engines look really cool, just in my personal opinion. Really nice. These things just turn for whatever reason. Don't know what these do. I have no idea. It's not like landing gear or anything, so I don't know what they are. But yeah, they're there. There's a thing under there. Don't know what that does either. Just like a speeder bike, really. I assume these are guns at the front as well. I assume. And yeah, I suppose he just zooms around. I suppose they're guns as well on both wings, but I assume he just zooms about, just shooting those droids. And he's versing this. We'll go back to the instructions. Okay. Okay. Right. Sorry you got me that. The mobile missile platform. I assume it carries missiles in. That's the stats for it. Did you know blaster cannons have a choice of levels of destruction from stun to full power? Apparently. I sort of did know that in a way. Like, I say in a way. I'm like, well, did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? There are the stats to it, or what it looks like. It's called. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so that's pretty much the instructions to the entire set. Let's go on to the set itself. Pretty cool, I just want to say. Seriously, really cool. I've never built this before, and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of cool. This is the laser on it. I assume this might be the missile rack or whatever on top, which I think is the main feature. Now this can go up, completely up, and oops, and you see it is attached by that, so it can spin 360, so it can spin around like that. However, I don't know why they added them in, but these things, once, you know, see, so when it's in this position, it cannot spin round. It can only, you have to move it up, then spin it around. God knows why they added these in. You might as well just take them off, and then it can just spin around whatever position it's in. So, I don't know. But they did. Some nice detailing on the sides. I like this cannon. Seriously, it's really cool. Or this, whatever it is. It's really cool. It can spin around. Spinny, spinny. Cool. The droid sits in there. He holds something, I forget. Okay. He doesn't actually hold anything, I don't think, actually. So he just sits there. Kind of cool. There's another gun there, which can go down. Around. That's the limitation of its movement. That's as far as it can go. I assume this hovers as well. Just a missile rack. You know, he'll try not to fire it while he's standing there. That'd be a silly thing to do. And yeah, pretty cool. Size-wise, I think this one's a tiny bit longer, like literally a tiny bit. Can't really see this, but it's probably like a brick or so longer, or so. So yeah, personally, I think this one looks very cool. Seriously, doesn't that look cool? I think this looks really cool. I mean, the first time I ever built it, and look at this missile, seriously. Like, well, laser thing. That looks awesome. That's awesome. I think in a fight, this one would have to win, mainly because they're both speeders, so they can both, oops, so they can both hover, and, oh, well, that came off. Yeah, it seems a little fragile, this. It's not attached very well, but what are you going to do? Well, there's a thing on the top and go up and down. Don't know what that's for, but it can. Yeah, here are all the spare pieces in this particular build. Not many of them as such. As I said, the first set, this set is the only one that you use all the pieces. So yeah, so let's get into the second half of this video, and let's do this one, the last one out of the brick thing, which is the... which is the forest fight. Here's the forest fight. So, let's get on to that. Alright guys, so we are back here with the last set of the Brickmaster 2010. I know, it's so sad. My two-part series. It's not really a series at all, but we are finally here on the last two sets, which we are going to find the names of right now. Hang on. First of all, we'll start with the Separatist set. What is your name? It's right at the back now. Right at the back. No. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. It is apparently the VTS, Very Terrain Speeder. And you can look at those files if you want to, whatever. 100 kilometers an hour, it's pretty fast. So yeah. Right, let's get into the actual... See? This is the forest. This is the forest fight. Yep. On to the next page. Nothing on here. Compared to the others, not an incredible amount of steps. Oh, that's the stats to it. Cool. I can't even open it now. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright, so that's it to that set. This set is the obviously the Separatist one. And the droid, I've got my guys, you know, they're just standing there. Hang on. He holds this and he's like, yeah. Something like that. He's got his bum out, but whatever. And he just sits like that. That's cool. We have to say about that. He's got, I like the second set I did. It's not very symmetrical. Got that thing on the side and I don't know. Yeah, I mean it looks alright. Not my favourite set. I'll go into which one of these 4 sets is my favourite at the end, or 8 sets, whatever. Got some nice thing around the side here. Once again, I think probably all of these, this is meant to hover as well, but it does not come with any of those pieces. I don't know why I didn't add a few more of those pieces, but yeah. Alright, let's get in the gun. Now the gun technically can spin round. Oops. Technically can spin around 360. It is a bit long, so it does hit the back of the guy's head. But you see, it is very delicate. It's attached just by that, like one stud, so it's not very solid. But whatever. Even though the gun isn't symmetrical, it still looks pretty cool. In my personal opinion, I think it has a really nice design. This gun, and yeah, so that's cool. Now I have no idea why. You can tell me in the comments if you know. You probably don't really, because I doubt anyone knows. This thing. It's attachable. It is not held in by anything. You see those just flat studs, flat tiles or whatever there? Nothing holding on there. And there you go. Oh, it's not falling out. But the point is, I don't know why you don't just attach studs to it. Why on earth? What is the point of taking the gun off? What is meant to go in there? What, you meant to have like another guy? Or something? I don't know. But apparently it comes off. It can come off. For whatever reason, maybe, I don't know, Lego thought it'd be cool, but apparently it can. Don't know why, but whatever. I don't know, without their guns, seem they're pointing the wrong way, so they're probably like engines or something on the back. Those two things. Don't know what they are. What are these? These are probably guns, maybe? Maybe lights? Something? That's the light. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it to the set, really. Not very symmetrical at all. Not that hard to build. Compared to the other ones, it's fairly short, I suppose. Yeah, oops. Fairly, the top bit especially is pretty delicate. You know, if you mess about with it too much, it just breaks. So, a bit of bummer. Not my favourite. What's my favourite next? Next one we are going on to the Republic one. The one the clone trooper drives. We'll go back to the back. Back to the back. Anyway. Wow, to the very back. Alright. This is the last set you build of the entire book. The AT-AT Walker, apparently. It's not. Yeah. You can see that all-terrain reconnaissance transport. I just say all-terrain recon transport. By the way, just to clarify, I do know what each and every walker name means. Like, ATTE stands for All-Terrain Tactical Enforcer, and AT-AT, obviously, all-terrain, well, reconnaissance transport, but I just say all-terrain recon transport. AT-AT, AT-OT, I know what they all mean, even AT-AP. And when I do the reviews of all these sets, I will tell you then. Or maybe, I don't know. If I get like comments saying, can you tell us, then maybe I will, but anyway, so just say there. Well, also, Swamp Speed is called... Oh, apparently that's what all the swamp speeds are called. AT-AT. Obviously, this is not actually an AT-AT. It looks nothing like an AT-AT whatsoever. It's not size accurate. It's not anything. But apparently it is. So yeah. Cockpit. Yeah. Pretty cool. Only a few pages. No, nothing on there. You know. Yeah, Lego pretty much made this entire setup, just gave it a name, because it looks nothing like the AT-AT. And that's it. DK Publishing. That is it. 55 pages of builds, or more or less. And that is it. That is the end of the book. But we'll get more into that at the end of the review. Stay up. Okay. Right. On the actual set here. Not very substantial, I suppose. It isn't size accurate. It is too big, I think. Compared to figure, yeah, it is too big. Unfortunately, I don't have any AT-ATs near me, so I can't compare it. I do have the AAT, so that's how tall it is. So it is, I think, a bit too. Well, maybe actually. Snap! I completely dropped it and it broke. This went somewhere. Oh no, but it's easily fixed. Okay. There you go. Hey presto, it's back. It's back. There you go. Yay, that was easy. Okay. So it is a bit too big, I think. Maybe a bit too bulky, I don't know really. The guy obviously sits in there. It does spin. That's the maximum of its spin though. It cannot spin anymore. Why can't it spin anymore? Not sure, but it just can't. That's as far as it can spin. Okay. The gun on the front is like the same as pretty much as like the last two sets or something. The same sort of design, the way it goes up and down and everything. They seem to like this design a lot. And it broke again. Seriously? Okay. Oh my days, everything's coming off. If you've seen my Duel on Geonosis review, then you'll know that kit coming apart. So, yeah. It's got a little windshield there. I don't know, maybe these extra guns or lights or something. Don't know what they are. I assume they're lights. These legs, unlike, they're not like normal AT-AT systems like the one we got in the Chrome Turbo Tank or the one from 2013. They're just like literally held in by that sort of system where they're just smoother. However, that's not as good, mainly because they don't really stay in position. It can stand up, yay, but yeah, it doesn't look very nice. I mean, I'll never be using this ever in anything. I believe this is the antenna. Oops. Okay. I believe that's the antenna or something on the back. So that's cool. Go up and down, obviously. Yeah. Now, apparently, I did read the instructions again. That is the only light that's meant to be there. Nothing meant to be on that stud, so apparently that stud's meant to have a light and the other one isn't. Okay. And yeah, the feet go that angle, that angle. Okay. Yeah, let's just put the guy in. Can't put it properly in. Oh, that'll do. Now the guy's holding it. Okay. These are just the extra pieces you get, by the way. These are the extra pieces from this set. And I suppose that's it. This part 2 is actually. Oops. Oh, sorry. I forgot that the camera wasn't fixed in position. But anyway, it is now. So the part 2 was actually longer than part 1. So you know, my camera has still got a bit of memory left. It's got 14 minutes apparently of memory left. So yeah, I think I did the builds a lot quicker. So yeah, it's a good thing. Well, it's the Brickmaster. It's a good one. I like this more than the new one that's come out. I think the sets are better, and I think the figures are better. Quite frankly, I'm not sure if it has more or less pieces, but I just think it is better in general. If you want a Brickmaster but you can't afford both, then get this one definitely. As the set goes, it's not essential, I suppose. You know, you don't have to have it. It's your collection. It doesn't add anything. I doubt really many people are going to use this. Maybe a few people might like get a few of these sets. As I said in my part 1, to like build like a mini mock. Yeah. I suppose you could do that. I don't know, but really anything else, I suppose you could get it for the 2 figures, but anything else really, you know. Look at the box or book, whatever. From DK Publishing, 7 and up. It's funny how it says 7 and up on the top there. However, on the bottom it says, you know, measuring 3, but yeah. Anyway. So there you go. We did the Battle on Christosus. Apparently, that was just normal sets. Then we had the Ice Encounter. Then we had the Desert Raid and the Forest fight. So yeah, it's a good book. What does it say up there? Right. Create your own Lego styled adventures with this amazing pack containing bricks, minifigures, and an instruction book. There are 8 exclusive models to build. So yeah, that's just telling you. And it's all about Lucasfilm and Lucasfilm Limited, whatever. Luke's books. And yeah, that's... So it's a good book. I recommend picking it up. My favourite set out of these 3... oops, got to zoom out. Probably... Well, I've only opened this one ever once, but I mean... Probably have to be this one, mainly just because, you know, that's really the only one that you can use. I mean, I'm never going to use that, but I am going to rebuild these and add them in my Republic army and my Separatist army. They'll be coming at the end of the year, spoilers. So, yeah. So, I mean, they're the only ones I'll really be able to use. And, yes. But, that is it. So, they're my favourite. Obviously, I think the figures are pretty good. Especially for in 2010, these figures were getting rarer. Well, the droid wasn't really, but the clone, you know, just getting a normal clone its own. That's getting pretty rare. But anyway, so please pick it up. By the way, I think I might have been a bit wrong on the price in part 1. I saw it on GeneralJSmith for like £10. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm really off, but I don't know. I was really just guessing. Well, partially. I got a bit of information from other people, but yeah. Okay. So, thank you for watching, guys. The link to part 1 will be in the description. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked it, obviously. Even if it's your favourites, if you think it's one of your favourite videos. And please comment below anything you want me to do, any other sets you want me to review. Literally any sets that I haven't already done or that I have. I will try to review them. I'm not sure the next set I review will be. It might be the Battle of Endor from 2009. No promises. It might be. But yeah. Okay, so I think this video is going to go on forever, so I'm going to finish it there. Please subscribe as usual. And the link to part 1 will be in the description. Have a nice day, troops.